Hello everyone, welcome back to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator. In the past few months, we have heard and studied a lot about Droupadi Murmu ma'am. So who is she? We have heard that she belongs to Santhal tribe, and this is a very huge, step for the government when it comes to appreciating and empowering the Santhal tribe by introducing the presidential candidate from that particular tribe. So we are going to study in deep and in detail about the Santhal tribe, and we'll also look at the other members who have been appointed at various prestigious positions in the government from the same tribe. All right, let's begin the lecture without any delay. शुरू करते हैं अपना आज का lecture. ठीक है. So when we talk about Droupadi Murmu ma'am, the home district of Droupadi ma'am is Mayurbhanj, and recently we studied in the Hindu analysis lectures that there is a Kai chutney that is seeking for a GI, that is a geographical indication tag from Mayurbhanj. So we studied that Mayurbhanj is a district in Odisha. From the same district, Droupadi ma'am also belongs, and she is basically is from the Santhali tribe. And the Mayurbhanj area in Odisha, it sees or it witnesses a deep concentration of the Santhali population or the Santhali people. So Santhal, or it is also known as Santal, it means calm and peaceful man. So in the Santhali language, Santha means calm and Ala means man, calm man, a very peaceful man. Okay, so Santhal is the third largest scheduled tribe community after the Gonds and the Bhil. First are the Gonds, second is the Bhil, third is the Santhal tribe. So it becomes really important for your exam also. Prelims ke perspective se we are studying it. This news article is from today's The Hindu newspaper, that is 15th July 2020, and we are dividing the entire newspaper in different parts and we are making lecture on it so that you can in detail study each and every article from the Hindu newspaper. So we are not going to club it all together in one lecture, ठीक है, वरना वो एक घंटे का lecture हो जाएगा और आप बोर हो जाओगे. So we are dividing it into different important articles and separately we are making lectures on it. Now the Santhals, they are mostly distributed in Jharkhand, Odisha and West Bengal. So again another important fact for your prelims, आपसे states wise distribution वो पूछ सकते हैं. तो झारखंड, ओडिशा और वेस्ट बंगाल में इनका हाईली पॉपुलेटेड एरिया हो जाता है ये संथल ट्राइब्स का. अराउंड 28,58,000 समथिंग इज द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ द संथल ट्राइब, एंड these are not these were earlier initially they were nomadic tribe. That means they used to move from one place to another. They never used to settle at one place. But by the end of 18th century, they were hugely concentrated in the Santhal Parganas. Parganas means districts of Jharkhand. Earlier it was a part of Bihar. And then they migrated from there to Odisha and West Bengal. So, earlier initially they were nomadic people, okay, and then they started settling in the Chota Nagpur plateau. So we look in the map also, this area is the Chota Nagpur plateau. You should remember these plateaus on the Indian map as well. This is important for prelims and GS paper 1 as well. Bundelkhand plateau ये हो गया, ये Malwa plateau हो गया, Deccan plateau, you study about the Deccan plateau in modern Indian history also, okay. Then Telangana plateau, then the Dandakarnya plateau, this belongs to the Mahabharat era. Karnataka plateau, this one, Baghilkand plateau. Again, Baghilkand plateau belongs to the medieval Indian history. Shillong plateau. So the Santhals, they started settling in the Chota Nagpur plateau, and from there they moved to Jharkhand, then Odisha and West Bengal. And as you can see, the clothes and the attire of the people of the Santhal tribe, they can ask you these questions, small detailed questions in your prelims examination. So they are highly connected to their roots. Despite all their social upliftment and empowerment, they are very grounded, very ground to earth. They worship nature. There is a very particular kind of tree that they worship, that is the jaheer tree. एक बहुत particular type का tree है जिसको वो पूजा करते हैं, जिसकी jaheer tree in their villages. And the men in the Santhal tribe, they wear dhoti. This is the dhoti and the gamcha, जो gamcha डालते हैं यहाँ पर, ठीक है, कंधे पे. And the women in the Santhal tribe, they wear short चेक साड़ी, यूजुअली ब्लू ग्रीन कलर की जो चेक वाली साड़ी है ये पहनती है महिलाएं. एंड दे आल्सो पुट टैटूज, ओके. एंड देयर बेसिकली द संथल्स आर मेनली एग्रीकल्चरिस्ट. उनका जो मेन काम है, ऑक्यूपेशन है, वो बीइंग एग्रीकल्चरिस्ट है. एंड देयर हाउसेज आर नोन एज ओला. इनका जो घर है उसको ओला बोलते हैं. दिस इज द हाउस एंड यू कैन सी वेरी कलरफुल पैटर्न्स यू कैन सी इन देयर हाउसेज. सो दे फॉलो पर्टिकुलर 3 color पैटर्न. फॉर द आउटर वॉल्स दे फॉलो द व्हाइट कलर, ठीक है. है आपका, एंड अपर वॉल्स जो है उस पर रेड कलर आप यहाँ पर देखोगे, एंड द फर्श दैट इज द फ्लोर इज पेंटेड विद ब्लैक सॉइल. ओके, दैट you have to remember for prelims. And the tribal communities outside northeast, generally they have low level of literacy, but when it comes to the Santhal tribe, their literacy level is very high, because they are more aware of education, the need of education, the need of being literate. They are pro school education, that means they are in favor of schooling, they are in favor of education and being aware. And since 1960s they have focused on getting their children educated, and many of the community have entered the creamy layer of Indian society also. I'll give you some examples. मैं आपको यहाँ पर एग्जाम्पल्स देती हूँ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द करंट चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ झारखंड हेमंत सोरेन सर, ही इज ऑल्सो अ संथल. एंड गिरीश चंद्र मुर्मू, हु इज प्रेजेंट कंट्रोलर एंड ऑडिटर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया, हु वाज आल्सो द फर्स्ट लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर ऑफ यूनियन टेरिटरी ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, ही इज ऑल्सो फ्रॉम संथल ट्राइब. बिजेश्वर टूडू सर ऑल्सो, बिसेश्वर टूडू सर ऑल्सो, हु इज द करंट यूनियन जल शक्ति मिनिस्टर, ही इज फ्रॉम द संथल ट्राइब. एंड नाउ वी आर विटनेसिंग the presidential candidate as Droupadi Murmu ma'am, who is also from the Santhal tribe. So you can see their awareness and their inclination towards education have also helped them to uplift their own families, their own tribes and their own status. Okay, then another important point about the Santhal tribe people are the importance of the river Damodar. Just like for some people river Ganga is very holy and sacred, for some people river Godavari is very very sacred, river Yamuna is very sacred. In the same manner, the Santhal people, they worship river Damodar, and whenever a person dies in the Santhal tribe, his or her ashes or bones are immersed in the Damodar river. Alright, and then we talk about a very famous personality in the Santhal tribe, which is the Santhal scholar Pandit Raghunath Murmu sir, who basically developed the old Chikki script, which contains the tribal language of Santhal tribes. So tribal language जो है Santhal tribe की, that is Santhali, and it has been written in a script called Old Chikki by Santhal scholar. This Old Chikki script is also recognized as one of the scheduled languages in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. So this is very important point for your prelims examination from art and culture's point of view. Before we move ahead, here's a very important announcement for all of you. Do you know that UPSC has Unacademy has released the UPSC CSE Notes 2.0? Now you can get 20 comprehensive UPSC CSE GS books with plus and iconic subscriptions. Yani ki if you take a plus subscription on Unacademy Plus or iconic subscription where you get your own personal mentor, one-on-one interaction, you will also get 20 comprehensive UPSC CSE GS books covering all the syllabus, the mains, PYQs, that is the previous year questions, their solutions, timelines, flowcharts, mind maps, comprehensive coverage of every topic of your syllabus, and also the current affairs, the contemporary issues will also be covered, everything. So you will not have to run around here and there for current affairs or for PYQs or their solutions or mind maps, etc. No need for that. Everything in just these 20 books, which will cover the entire syllabus. So if you take your Unacademy Plus subscription today, we are also running a very important festival on Unacademy, wherein we are discounting 15% off on all the prices on Unacademy Plus subscription. Again, you can get 10% discount if you use my code ARPITA10. तो यहाँ पर आप pre, mains and optional along with the test series, everything you will prepare in one package itself at just 58,527 rupees. So make sure that you take your subscription today. ऐसे हमारे पास 18 months, 24 months and 36 months का पैक भी है. Last day is for enrollment is today midnight. आज tonight midnight तक आपका enrollment का ये ऑफर चल रहा है. इसके बाद ये ऑफर खत्म हो जाएगा. So make sure that you become a part of this UPSC CSE का journey under the guidance of experts and those who have themselves cracked this exam with Unacademy. The links of all these offers is given below in the description box. Now in the Santhal tribe, there are different kinds of marriages which are accepted. For example, elopement, जब आप भाग कर शादी करते हो, when the couple run away and then they get married. Widow remarriage is also accepted in Santhal tribe. Levirate, what is levirate? When the husband for women dies, then in that case the younger brother or brother of the person who has died can marry his or her his sister in law. ठीक है, अपनी भाभी से शादी हो जाती है उनके छोटे भाई की, जिस महिला के हस्बैंड की डेथ हो गई है, तो उस हस्बैंड का जो छोटा भाई होगा या जो भी भाई होगा उसकी शादी भाभी से करवा दी जाएगी, तो वो लेविरेट की प्रथा भी यहाँ पर एक्सेप्टेड है. देन फोर्स्ड मैरिज इज ऑल्सो एक्सेप्टेड, बट दैट इज अ वेरी रेयर केस. ठीक है, जनरली ऐसा होता नहीं है, बहुत रेयर. up to now the education upliftment is there, so these kind of cases occur very rarely. And another kind of form of marriage is also accepted. For example, a man has impregnated a woman. ठीक है, so to provide justice to that woman, the man is made to marry the woman he has impregnated. मान लो किसी पुरुष ने संथल ट्राइब में किसी महिला को प्रेग्नेंट कर दिया है, तो उस केस में ऐसा नहीं है कि वो अपनी जिम्मेदारियों से दूर भाग जाए और महिला उस इशू के साथ पूरी जिंदगी उस प्रॉब्लम में रहे कि जिसका वो बच्चा था जिससे वो प्रेग्नेंट हुई है उसका बाप नहीं है या वो बाप का नाम नहीं मिल रहा. ऐसे इशू को हटाने के लिए जिस आदमी ने उस महिला को प्रेग्नेंट किया है उसी आदमी से उस महिला की शादी करवा दी जाती है. ठीक है, सो मैन एंड ऑल्सो अनदर इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट इज दैट divorce in still in our culture and modern societies sometimes is considered as a taboo. हमारे मॉडर्न सोसाइटी में ना डाइवोर्स को आज भी ना टैबू माना जाता है. मतलब अगर कोई डाइवोर्स ले ले तो बड़ी चार बातें पीछे से लोग करते हैं. इवन मॉडर्न सोसाइटी आई हैव सीन इट, बहुत पीछे से पीठ पीछे बातें करते हैं लोग डाइवोर्स के बारे में. बट इन संथल सोसाइटी इट इज नॉट अ टैबू. ओके, ईदर ऑफ द कपल कुड डाइवोर्स द अदर. महिला हो या मैन हो, आदमी हो, दोनों में से कोई भी डाइवोर्स दे सकता है. मैन कैन डाइवोर्स his wife if she is proven to be a witch, or if she does not obey his command, or if she visits her parents' house frequently disregarding the interest of her husband. In that case, man can divorce. Then women can also divorce her husband if he fails to provide for her. मान लो आदमी भी महिला की नीड्स को सेटिस्फाई नहीं कर रहा है, तो उस केस में भी महिला डिवोर्स दे सकती है हस्बैंड को. या अगर महिला चाहती है किसी और इंसान से शादी करना तो वो ऐसा कर सकती है. बट इन दिस केस if the woman wants to marry another man, in this case the man who marries the woman must pay bride price and other expenses to the former husband. जो महिला का पहला पति है जिसको छोड़ के वो दूसरे आदमी से शादी कर रही है, तो वो जो दूसरा आदमी है वो पहले पति को ब्राइड प्राइस और बाकी जो खर्चे हैं वो सब पे करेगा. इफ अ मैन डाइवोर्सेस हिज वाइफ, अगर एक आदमी ने अपनी वाइफ को डिवोर्स दे दिया, विलेज काउंसिल फिक्सेस अ कॉम्पनसेशन दैट ही मस्ट पे टू हिज वाइफ एंड देन द डिसीजन ऑफ विलेज काउंसिल हैज टू बी फॉलोड. Rules for expecting parents are also mentioned in the Santhal tribe. For example, if a wife is pregnant, in that case, during that period, husband is not allowed to kill an animal or take part in any funeral. Okay, if wife is pregnant, she is not allowed to go out in the forest alone. She is not allowed to mourn or weep during the death of anybody during her pregnancy. To make sure that the child is healthy emotionally also. तो उस केस में ना महिला अगर प्रेग्नेंट है तो उसको अकेले जंगल नहीं जाने देते, या किसी की डेथ हुई है तो उसको रोने नहीं देंगे, ज्यादा उसको इमोशनल स्ट्रेस नहीं लेने देंगे. तो ये भी कुछ रूल्स हैं संथल ट्राइब के लोगों के बीच में. So this was all about Santhal tribe that we studied today. ये थे आपके आज की लेक्चर. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. I hope you found it very interesting and very uplifting. So this was all for today. Thank you and have a beautiful day ahead.